Good to see you, Mackenzie. Thanks for coming in.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
So what's your inspiration for acting?
I've always really been inspired by mostly movie stars. Funny enough, and it's not the direction that I want to go to, I've always loved seeing people in big beautiful costumes and wanted to be that person. But I also love how they just are able to be different people and then are themselves at the end of the day after coming out of a movie or show or shoot or anything.
Cool.
And what makes you join the film industry?
I would love to be behind camera, and as vain as that sounds,
Behind or in front?
Oh my goodness, in front.
Okay.
So scratch that. I would love to be in front of the camera, as vain as that sounds. I really like working with people. I love hearing people's ideas. Most of the time when I'm watching a movie, I never really understand how it comes to life and how somebody could ever think of that. So being in that environment would be really cool.
What's your dream role?
Okay, that's a great question. I don't know if I. Oh, you know what? Probably like a psychological thriller. I would love to be in a psychological thriller as not necessarily the person going crazy, or maybe the person going crazy, but somebody being highly affected by what makes the movie the psychological thriller.
Okay.
What age range do you think you can play?
I feel that I could play anywhere between 16, 17 to 24, 23. I think anywhere in that.
Do you have a passport?
I do, but it's about to expire.
Okay.
So I need
renew your passport.
I need to renew my passport.
Why do you want to join this agency?
I really love the people that you represent. I think all of the projects that they have been in is something that I feel that I'm a fit for. I think I have a lot to bring to your agency.
And outside of your interest in psychological thrillers, what type of roles do you think you could play, like Girl Next Door, or the best friend, or the sociopathic psycho killer? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly that.
Okay.
I think I could do those three roles very well. I think I could play an older sister very well, since I'm experienced in that.
And how do you approach characterization? Like when you get a script and you read the character breakdown, what's the first thing that you do?
Try and understand their perspective. Try and figure out why they're saying the things that they're saying, what thought process comes to them in dealing with certain situations, because not all of the time I'll be reading it, I'm like, oh, why would you say that? Or how did you ever think to say that to respond to this?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other questions from our agents? Yeah. Okay. We're going to have you cold read something. So I'm going to pause this, and no need to slate or anything whenever you're ready.
Looks like a long day.
Maybe.
I'm sorry to make it longer.
Anyone ever said no to a drink with you, Pete?
Sure. The trick is to keep asking. For Boston.
For Boston. So you here for the Cardinal?
No, I wouldn't presume to speak for the Cardinal. You gotta ask a lot of people here who you respect, Robbie. Respect your work.
Good to know.
It's because you care about this place. It's why you do what you do. It's who you are. But people need the church more than ever right now. You can feel it. And the Cardinal might not be perfect, but we can't throw out all the good he's done for just a few bad people. I'm bringing this up with you because I I know this is Baron's idea, his agenda. And I gotta tell you, honest to God, I don't think he cares about the city the way we do. How could he?
This is how it happens, isn't it, Pete?
What's that?
A guy leans on a guy and suddenly the whole town just looks the other way.
Robbie, look. Marty Baron, he's just trying to make his mark. He'll be here for a couple of years and he's gonna move on. Just like he did with New York and Miami. Where are you gonna go?
Pete, when we do run the story, I'm gonna need a comment from the Cardinal.
We'll talk again later. Good night, Robbie.
Thanks for coming in, Alexander.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and thank you for having me.
Okay. Agents.
Is there any actor that you look up to the most?
Well, I do have a lot of actors that I really enjoy, like Will Smith, Jim Carrey, Ryan Reynolds, Samuel Jackson, and pretty much every actor that I enjoy that have a good sense of humor.
Would you like to emulate that?
I believe so. But the most important thing is to be yourself, because that's what I want to do. Join the industry, be who I am, learn from you guys, and be in what movies I can audition for.
Any questions? Could you see yourself on a sitcom?
Yeah.
Are there any sitcoms that you'd like?
I see myself as a goofy and heroic character that loves to save everybody, but also loves to goof around on the bad guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe not a sitcom, then more of a
More of a
movie or TV series.
like TV series or movie. It doesn't matter. What matters is about how to do well.
Okay. Do you feel you have a work ethic?
I believe so.
Okay. Agent.
What made you interested in this company?
Well, the reason why I'm interested in joining the film industry is because I want to learn how to speak better and also learn how to read more scripts and also make some new friends around here and also form relationships with directors or producers that make the movie and TV series and star in action films and also do voiceovers.
What is your approach to breaking down a character?
My approach is to be tough and also heroic and also very polite and also very, very hilarious.
So, but not every character written possesses all those qualities.
No. No.
So what would you, when you read the script and the description of the character?
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. When I read the description of the character that I was assigned to do, I usually have to read very carefully and also change my voice to a more tougher or more idiotic voice, but also more romantic voice, because that's what it is. Just change your voice when you read a character that you are assigned to. That's all that matters.
What about who the character is, where the character comes from?
And also you have to learn what the characters are, how old they are, where they come from, and what they're doing in their lives, and how it's like beginning, middle, and end of each character.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of zany voices do you do?
I can do deep voices. I also can do silly voices.
Can you give us an example?
I'll give you a good one. I can do Ace Ventura.
Okay.
From Jim Carrey. He's such a great actor. Alrighty then.
Okay, very nice. All right, so I'm going to have you cold read something for us.
Or as our brothers in the South call you, Jesus. We thank you so much for this manifold harvest of Domino's, KFC, and always delicious Taco Bell. I just wanted to take my time to say thank you for my family, my two beautiful, handsome, striking sons, Walker, Texas Ranger, or TR, we call them, and of course my red-hot smoking wife, Carly, who's a stone-cold fox, who if you could rate her ass to 100, it'd only easily be a 94. I also want to thank you for my best friend and my teammate, Cal Don Jr., who's got my back, no matter what, dear, no matter what. Dear old baby Jesus, we also thank you for my wife's father, Chip. We hope we can use your baby Jesus powers to heal him and his horrible leg. It smells terrible, and the dogs are always bothering with it. Dear tiny infant Jesus in your golden fleece diapers, with your tiny little fat ball of fists. Dear 8-pound, 6-ounce newborn baby Jesus, don't even know a word yet. Just a little infant, so cuddly, but still a point. We just thank you for all the races I won and $21.2 million, love that money, that I have accrued over this past season. Also due to the binding endorsement contract of stimulants I mentioned, Powerade. At each grace, I want to say the Powerade is delicious and cools you off on a hot summer day, and we look forward to Powerade's release of Mystic Mountain Blueberry. Thank you for all your power and your grace. Dear be God, amen.